Every product design is a series of trade-offs. It's like a slider between form and function. Push it towards form and it becomes beauty. Push it towards function and it becomes utility. And when a company like Apple dares to push that slider all the way towards beauty, it can feel a little reckless and a little futuristic. This is the iPhone Air. So I've been using the iPhone Air for a few days now, and I'm very amazed with all the stuff that Apple has done to get this phone to where it's at. Now, Apple didn't just make another phone. They made a statement. At 5.6 millimeters, it's basically thinner than a pencil, thinner than the iPad Touch, and thinner than all the iPads before it. Now, it may sound a bit absurd, but it's almost comical until you hold it, until you definitely hold this phone in your hands. Then you'll realize that it's not just thinner, it's lighter and somehow sleek. So Apple's engineer performed surgery on this phone. They moved the brains, the logic board, the memory, and the processor up to the top of the phone, leaving the bottom half mostly for the battery. They call this shape a plateau. The frame is polished titanium that is durable, elegant, and yes, it's a fingerprint magnet. The edges are softly rounded. Now, when it comes on to the USB, it has the USB-C port that is 3D printed for precision. Now, every curve and every button is shaped to the brink of what is physically possible. It's the first phone in the year that generally feels new, but beauty demands sacrifice. And every time we chase something this thin, something has to give. The speaker quality took the first hit. The phone now relies mostly on the earpiece. There's no stereo effect and no bass speaker. And it's not bad, but it's not what you'd expect from a $1,000 device. Now, the USB-C port runs on the old 2.0 speed, and it doesn't have no ultra-fast file transfer here either. For the camera, it's a single 48 megapixel lens on the back that does a very good job. And on the front, you have the 18 megapixel camera that is used for selfies. Still, Apple didn't forget the fundamentals. The iPhone Air has a 6.5-inch OLED display that is slightly smaller than the 17 Pro Max and a refresh rate at 120 Hz. There is a new anti-reflective coating, and even under harsh lighting, the screen remains legible, vivid, and alive. The iPhone Air is rated for its water and dust resistance as well. It runs on the A19 Pro chip, and this is a powerhouse built for both efficiency and performance. And when it comes down to the design of this device, you can get up to 27 hours of video playback, and this is proof that sometimes smart engineering can outwit physics. So here's what really stays with you. The feeling of this phone, the first time you pick it up, you have to pause for about a second or two for your brain to basically realize how thin this phone is and how light it is. And it may take a little while for your brain to even register it and come back to reality. The reaction sometimes seems to defy the expectations. Apple calls this phone the Air, and for once the name feels right. It almost disappears into your pocket, into your hands, into your life until you need it. That's when you remember this feather-light object holds your photo, your calls, your stories, and your world. But here's the truth. The iPhone Air isn't perfect. Maybe at this point, perfection is boring, to be honest. What is more interesting is that the choices that Apple had made for the existence of this phone, they traded thunderous sound for whispering elegance. They traded extra lens for the design of this phone that seems impossible, and they traded physical SIM for digital freedom. Every trade-off tells a story of priorities, and this story says Apple believes beauty itself is worth protecting. Some people may differ. They'll say, well, it's too expensive, or some will say it's too fragile, or Apple focus too much on the looks. Maybe they're right, but others will see the iPhone Air as something entirely a glimpse of the future. Now, the iPhone Air is priced at $999 and it comes in various colors such as the space black, the cloud white, the light gold, and the sky blue, which looks like silver under the right light. But under all that marketing and polish, what this phone really represents is a question. How much are you willing to sacrifice or trade in for beauty? Because chasing thinness, Apple didn't redesign a device. They remind us that this device is designed for future iPhones to come. When you hold the iPhone Air, you feel that illusion comes to life. It's not the best iPhone that Apple has made, but it might make you feel like it's the most. When you hold the iPhone Air, you feel that illusion comes to life. Honestly, it's not the best phone that Apple has made, but it surely feels that way. In an age where every new gadget screams for attention, this one whispers. It doesn't demand admiration, it earns it, and maybe that's what makes it so beautiful. So, is the iPhone Air worth it? Well, it all depends on what you value more, where it want to be function or form. Because the iPhone Air is not about fastness, it's not about loudness, or it's not about the most advanced. It is why we fell in love with the device from the first place. Now, let me know in the comment section below, where do you draw the line between form and function? And if this video touches your heart, or you like what you're seeing in this video, please don't forget to hit the like button as well as the subscribe button for more new tech video. And that's all I have for you guys. Stay safe, do the right thing. Peace.